Welcome to Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Hoosiers. We expect Memorial Stadium to be rocking because these fans have been getting ready since early this morning. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Maryland Terrapins taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Terrapins will boot it away to start the game. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Indiana's offense will get the first possession of the game. And there he is. When you build a tight end, you build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on third down in the red zone. He has a chance to leave an impact in this game.
Oh, it's so nice to have such a big body that when he's covered, he's open, right? Like, it doesn't matter because he's got great hands and that big frame he can really utilize.
Finds his tight end. Still running at the 40. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man, it's Rourke. Takes the easy one to the back. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. They'll run the option. Quick toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will have its first possession of the game. Line gets set, first down. Sacked at the 7.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that is incomplete. Here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Edwards. Quickly to the tight end.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. They'll go back to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Terrapins line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes a connection. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They're going to run it. Keeps the legs moving. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Rourke. Pocket starts to collapse. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. The Hoosiers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch called for and made. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
Caught over the middle. It's Wade. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They'll throw it on first down. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They go to the ground. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Secures it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Back to pass, it's Edwards. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
Well, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down. These last few drives, looks like he's seen ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple of throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Horton.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Working that left side now. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Fires to the tight end. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on fourth down. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll take it on the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Edwards. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Couldn't connect on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 24. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. At the 35, he's loose. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. He's got an open man. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. He's looking to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Horton. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And now on second down for this offense. Gives it to the back on the draw. Smashes ahead. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to throw. It's Rourke. Swings it out to the flat. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. And here comes the offense on second down. It's a draw. Breaks the tackle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love fires toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Leaves it with the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding, offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines. It stands on the result of the play. The Terrapins will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. First down for this offense. Here's the handoff. And he make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Rourke. He's going to throw deep right side. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. And he'll be brought down.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
And the Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Price. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these 3rd downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punt.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Grab near the marker. It's Hemby. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. fires to the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Getting some heat. He'll pull it down.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Running it back, it's Price. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Going up top on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. Makes one man miss. Fighting off the defender. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 2nd and short now after that completion. He's looking to throw. Got the quick pass. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Inside a minute to play in the half. Might we get a touchdown after all before the break? Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, 2 biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those 2 things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He makes a catch. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Release to the back. Makes the grab. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Field goal is good. And the 3-ball locks us up as we get closer to the half. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. Not willing to risk anything here. They'll just take a knee and head to the locker room, and we have ourselves a tie game. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Bloomington. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, But I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
And the Hoosiers will kick it off to start the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. They're bringing heat. Got rid of it just in time. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Little too much juice on that one from the junior. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. They want to just keep throwing it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
A nice job by the offense there, attacking the middle of the field. Excellent route, finding the soft spot in the defense. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it right on his guy.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Terrapins! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Number 1.
That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over because nobody was covering him. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Nebraska. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Back to pass, it's Rourke. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Looking to throw on second down. Makes the catch. It's Price. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Makes his connection. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. Defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Good teams find ways to win and bad teams find ways to lose, and that's an example of that right there. You need a touchdown to tie or take the lead here in the second half. You've got a golden opportunity down in the red zone. You just can't put it on the ground.
On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. After misfiring, it's second down. Looking for a man. It's Edwards. Get it out on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll leave it with the lone back. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Terrapins are on the move. Looking for room. It's Hemby. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Feeling some heat. Makes the catch. It's Hemby. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Rourke. Coming after him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
It's such an advantage for a defense when you can add to your pass rush by blitzing guys, but especially when you've got a middle linebacker like that can collapse and push the pocket into the lap of the quarterback.
The Hoosiers will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Slips through the line. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Got it in the middle. It's Wade. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Tackle is made at the 46-yard line. 2nd down.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. Bulls his way forward. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. At the 35, he's open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Howard. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Terrapins will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Off play action on first down. Gets it out fast. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Line getting set on second down. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. To throw, it's Rourke. Gets it to the back. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Good pass protection isn't just offensive line, right? Running backs also have to be able to pick up the blitz. That running back did an outstanding job. That allowed his quarterback to just buy a little bit more time before making that throw.
Going for it all. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Trying to get to him. Catch in the middle. It's Price. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. And the Hoosiers pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He wants to throw here on second down. Zings it complete to the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Man, the defensive coordinator is pulling his hair out on the sidelines after that one because they had everybody covered initially. They just couldn't get home to the quarterback. He had over 5 seconds to throw that football. The defense has to do a better job affecting the QB moving forward, or they're going to get lit up in this game.
Getting set for the point after. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by 13, Illinois. Any team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to pass. It's Edwards. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Third and short now from their own 48. To the ground to try to move the chains. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Got his man out of the backfield. You can dance around and look for space, or you can throw the stiff arm at him. He gets it out to the 17. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a first down.
Encroachment. Defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Out of the gun to give to the back. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Hoosiers will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for a huge play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Looking downfield, it's Rourke. Got his man in the middle. Shakes off the tackler. Still on his feet at the 45. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Fires to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on 3rd down would make it easier. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The give to the tailback. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 2nd down coming up. On the move, it's Hemby. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. He's looking deep. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. On the return, it's Price. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's got his man. Plows through the defense. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Back to throw, it's Rourke. They've got the screen set up. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's going to pass. The sure hands, it's Price. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He'll just keep slinging it. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on third down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Looking for space. It's Hemby. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Right back to the well. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, Dave. Free football. And finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Tackled, but he has a first down. We'll get it started here in overtime. To the ground with the back. Smashes through. They're just trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Had to throw it before he wanted.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. Running back goes in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Knocked down near the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, Maryland.
First and goal and a touchdown will win it. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw, it's Edwards. He's got it. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, and the defense tackles him at the 3. 3rd and goal, and get a pebble of that football across the plane, and the game's over. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Pulled down for the tackle. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And that is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute kick in the gut.
It's a kick in the gut, and you remember those exact plays, Reese. The things I could have done a little bit better, or the ball could have bounced my way. Just a few of those little plays make the difference in winning or losing the ball game.
And I think as players too, David, you know, when you watch the film, you didn't do enough, but you definitely had some positives out there on the field. Guys stepped up, guys delivered, and put you in a position to win. In the end, moving forward, when the game's on the line, you got to be able to close games out.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.